Most people are familiar with Traveller's Tales LEGO games. They tend to take popular movie series and make them into simple, humorous, action-adventure video games using Legos. They have a way of parroting movies that we love using the wonderful world of Legos. The games are highly recognized and tend to be a lot of fun for all ages, though they seem to be marketed at a younger age. LEGO Star Wars has seen many different games, and here I'm going to be reviewing LEGO Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars, for the 3DS. This particular game is actually a spin-off of the animated TV series, so it's not to be confused with the third movie. It hardly follows any movie plot aside from it taking place during the Clone Wars. The story follows that of the TV show, but you don't really need to know the story to play the game. The game features cutscenes that explain somewhat of a plot, but you hardly watch these for the story. You watch them just to see our favorite heroes and villains reenact the stories we love as Legos, with a light sprinkling of childish humor. The gameplay is very basic. You normally control up to 4 players, if not more, who all have specific abilities. You run through levels basically button mashing to attack enemies, and at times you have to slow down and solve puzzles, and some puzzles may only be solved using specific characters. This would deepen the gameplay, but for some reason the game tells you exactly how to solve each puzzle by lighting up the character that you should use and the object that is the puzzle to be solved. And this is just a major shame. You should be able to shut this off because it really takes away from any sense of a challenge. The controls work very well, and they're very self-explanatory. The touchscreen is hardly used unless you are solving a puzzle to unlock a door, playing some of the mini games which you can unlock at a later time, using your saber or the Force to solve a puzzle, or you can tap a character to switch to them, but most of these tasks can be done while never using the touchscreen. There are also missions where you fly a ship around and destroy other ships or targets on your radar. This is a lot of fun and it really changes the gameplay. One downside I came across was that each act consists of 3 missions, and there is no way to save in the middle of a mission and come back unless you put the 3DS in sleep mode. You have to run through all 3 missions in order to save, and a whole act can take up to 30 minutes. It's a minor complaint, but if your battery is drained and you're playing in the car or in between classes, you better hope you get through the act before the battery dies, otherwise you're replaying all 3 missions again. The graphics are what you would expect from a LEGO game, and they look excellent on the 3DS. The 3D effect really doesn't do much at all, and ultimately it seems unnecessary. You can tell their focus was not on the 3D effect, and to be honest, that's really not a bad thing. While collecting studs or doing the flight missions, the 3D effect really does shine through though. As the studs are picked up, they fly towards the screen and really show depth, where in flight mode, missiles may fly towards you or explosions up close will actually seem to explode in your face. Seeing what LEGO did here really gets me excited to see what Star Fox will be able to do, but that's just another subject. Like I said, there really isn't any voice acting aside from the grunting and lots of facial gestures, and this works with the game's sense of humor since most things are overly animated. I enjoy any LEGO game because they are all games that don't require a lot of thought and are just simple, mind-numbing, fun to pick up and play anytime kind of games. It's always fun to see LEGOs parody things that we love and know so well. This game also offers a lot for replay value, because during levels there are studs and hidden items that you'll want to collect. And these studs can be used to unlock other characters and extras such as minigames. Some levels you have to replay with a different character of your choosing just to find all the hidden kits and red blocks. The game has many unlockable characters to unlock, and some can actually be unlocked with the 3DS coins that you get from walking around in sleep mode. It definitely is a fun game just to pick up and play, especially if you don't already own it on a home console and you're waiting for the summer launch titles for the 3DS. If you're a fan of Star Wars, I think it's clear that this is a must-have. But like I said, it's a great game that offers hours of fun with great replay value for all ages that requires little to no thinking, so why wouldn't you get LEGO Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars? Could that name be any longer? Jeez, guys.
Make sure to hit the subscribe button above this video on YouTube and stay up to date with Trevor Clark's latest videos.